can I?
Go on. Choose what you need. I will make you. Time is of the essence.
I'm freezing my ass off up here.
Greetings.
Yes. Of course.
look at you then. Quite the hunter. Oh, these'll fit in nicely with my trophy collection. I thank you. Perhaps we can work together again sometime.
How can I?
What is it?
It's good to see you. Never seen such a woeful misunderstanding of the spirit in all my days. Don't know what possessed her to think she were doing its work. Spirit never asked me to kill an innocent. And if it did, well, I'd have to question my own sanity. Don't feel good putting someone down. Don't lose any sleep over it. Truth is, a lot of people are dead because of her. And now, no more will be. Keep your wits about you.
Of course.
How can I?
Speak. Indeed. Yes.
Bag of bones! God's this! Take back! Simple enough. Today. Easy.
has heard your name. I am Elder Maddox.
Your silencing of the wayward spear has calmed the spirit. Here, I observe the biting chill of the gale, while I mourn our losses. The winter owl blesses you, and the spirit concedes. I have little time left in this world, and I am on my last adventure. From here, I shall observe winter across 3 weeks of night. Then I shall join the wisdom of owls who came before me. Before you depart, I bear a gift. Make your choice. The winter owl knows why. It is my choice, my decision. I've lost greatly. In a moment's hesitation, I allowed untold suffering to befall my tribe. So now, I observe, not as penance, not for forgiveness, just so. I saw what was coming. The wayward spear and her people, they lost sight of the spirit. They fell to the promises of the snake. I should have acted, but I did not. And now, I observe, alone. The spirit is all things. The spirit is the world, and it is us. But the snake stands alone. The snake whispers, lies, manipulates. It has been so since the time of the Mother Soul. And now it speaks as the spirit, but is not, leading the foolish to ruin. The Mother Soul was hope, the will to carry on, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice, no matter the consequences. The people of the mountains cut ties with the Mother Soul long ago. We know not why, only that it happened. The first children might be the only ones that could recall such things now. Is this story time? The first children were sent to us for protection. They were nothing but trouble, banished into the wastes despite the ash and famine. Tragic. The people of the mountains were very proud of the last children, though. Solari, Lunari, and Viridia, of course. I know that you know them. How could you not? Solari and Lunari are right there in the sky. And Viridia is beneath your very feet. You tease an old man. Leave me be. Here, the spirit.
Almost lost a toad of frostbite back there.
How can I?
What is it? Go.
etched into the mountain Kraya for the glory of the Val. 200 gave their lives in service to the Queen. Many more would have died if not for Jaquani's constructs. All this for the glory of Atziri. Uromoti, architect of expansion.
What rock did you crawl out from? You never come between a man and his next payday. Oh, the Val sure do love their
How can I?
Speak. Time is of the essence. Yes. Go.
soul core, there must be...
We have one task, and one task alone. To survive with our dignity intact. It is the dignity of the Val, of all those who came before. We were born in this vault, and we will die in this vault. We are not allowed the freedoms we read of, the freedoms we dream of. We cannot couple for love, or have children as we choose. We cannot choose our laws. We cannot wander an open world as we see fit. We must accept that our now is not at long last, and we must bring stillness to the dream. As your new High Priest, alongside my sister, I will endeavor to bring calm to your minds, to bring numbness to the pains in our hearts. That is the greatest calling our now has to offer.
The time of the sparrow was come.
What nonsense do you speak?
No matter. Now you die!
Stay still, damn it!
So come!
Power of the sacrifice!
What did it say? Ravage!
I will avenge you, sister! You vile dog! Heart of blood! No! We submit!
Give it up. We're temporary allies. Like it or not.
Fools! Did you not hear the code phrase?
Is it really you?
Ayasiri? Doriani himself? I am not worthy!
You seem sane enough. The spirit of the Val endures. Assemble yourselves. The time has come. You will march forth unto war.
As you wish, Master Thaumaturge.
Let us meet back in King's March. The Quachik shall join our cause.
The Quachik may have joined our cause, but that will last only as long as we share a common enemy. Be wary. If we do manage to stop the Twilight Order and slay the beast, we may suddenly have more to worry about.
What is it? Time is of the essence.
Back again. Back again. You crested Mount Crier and live to tell the tale. Few can claim that. Fewer still who ain't as merry. I'm sure your path now leads elsewhere. But no, you'll always be welcome here. Folk here don't take kindly to strangers.
Any beasts about? You moving on? Aye, I should as well. Good luck with that, Dory Earth and whatnot. Should you end up blowing yourselves up again, try to escape back this way, maybe. Be strong.
Yes.
Quickly.
This will be a war for the very soul of Reklast. I can imagine no greater battle, no greater cause. If we are to die, we will die well. Fight.
So
to the
this
last.
is King's March. Oh, quite the marvel. And Danik's Forge. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some of that gear. We're ready and waiting. Right behind you. Go well.
The Val shall stand with Rayclast against the beast. If we had this alliance in my era, things would have turned out differently. Let us make things right. This must be the last cycle of history.
Oh, it's you.
Yes?
It has been thousands of years since I've seen an alliance such as this. Rayclast has finally united the way I always hoped it would. Come, let us plan our assault on Oriath.
I've been working on a strategy of sorts.
I'm glad you're with us, boss.
Quickly. The time has come. We can only hope our alliance will be enough. That fateful hour, a return to Oriath. We can set sail immediately.
Lock and load.
With our forces united, we set sail from King's March and head for Oriath. But as we approached, the unthinkable took place. We were too late. My worst fears have come to pass. The world is consumed by madness once more. Our last hope for refuge is the ziggurats of Utzal. Perhaps Doriana's preparations will shield us while we plan our next move. It appears Doriani truly does have a plan for every contingency.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Least of all back here.
Yeah, pretty dire situation all round, really.
I've been quite busy studying that blood magic tome I found. If I'm honest, I'm quite amazed how much it seems to have sunk in already. In any case, welcome back. It's a good thing we resolved our differences when we did. Without Doriani, we'd have died out there. I saw the sky, the people. They were... well, let's just say I now understand why Val ruins look the way they do.
Hello again. I mean, that is to say, my husband's told me all about you. You're the local that caused such a ruckus. I'm Gwennon, his luckier half, and his more exhausted half. Let's put you to work then, shall we? The relics of our ancestors are where they're supposed to be now, at least. Which is to say, scattered all over? Ugh, this job is pure chaos. Chaos? Why would you ask me about them? He and the children are why I do what I do. And I'll never give up, even if it all seems hopeless. Yet another cataclysm on Rayclast. What happened this time? You didn't reach Oriath soon enough? When exactly did it happen? The ship had just gotten to the harbor. All right. Tell me everything. I'll memorize every detail for posterity. And I'll have Alva write it down. Her pluckiness rarely gets on a person's nerves over the years. Or so I assume that it would, eventually. When you've been on a quest as long as I have, you tend to wind down a bit. Sometimes I get the whole gang back together for a run or two. But mostly, it's just me. Over and over. Here we go again.
I've needed more than luck to make it this long.
I am Solim. I will assist you in any way I can, for Doriani has ordered me to do so. Conversation beyond that is not required. For Doriani.
Hello, Outlander. I spent my life studying you in our archives. I can't believe I get to meet one of you in the flesh. This will be an interesting time. In the vault, we had our duties, and little else. I spent my free time reading tomes in the archives. They contained highly detailed information about Grey-classed plant life, animal life, and surface cultures. I thought I knew everything. But knowing is nothing next to seeing. As I understand it, the Val were a shining beacon of power that kept the world safe. They were surrounded by savage cultures that burned, pillaged, and ravaged Rayclast. Without us, modern life must have been quite terrifying. By wiping that all away, the cataclysm may have been a blessing in disguise. Take your time. The Marraketh were not so bad, according to our tomes. They were militaristic and headstrong. Criminals were tattooed and cast out for a time. The intention was good, but the implementation was wasteful. They should have been using all that blood and those organs for more useful ends. In Quatic, we used everything we possibly could. Nothing discarded. A few tomes describe the Karwi as rabid, diseased animals that ate each other and fought for dominance. I don't know if I believe that, though. One account was very different. It was a diary. A noble woman fell in love with a Karwi man from the Rongokurai tribe. She described them as a culture of poetic warriors with intensely strong communal bonds. A biased source, clearly, but a strong note of dissension among the texts. I've never read anything about these Etzomites, as you call them. The system of runes you describe is also unfamiliar to me. To be quite honest, the concept of runes sounds like a jest, and I am not your fool to toy with. The Asmeri hold the oldest wisdom. They were already in their mountains when the first Val was born from Shivakwa's remains. They will likely still be up there, even now, after this cataclysm. Troubled, but alive. Thrartus is now home to a culture of exiles from the Eternal Empire. I've never heard of this Eternal Empire. They sound like upstarts who took advantage of our absence. In our era, Thrartus was inhabited by scattered tribes that originally came from the south. They found the slightly warmer climate to their liking. That, and the geological vapors. They were described as quite intoxicating. The first generation sealed in the Quachic vault passed down stories about you. I never thought you were real. But here you are, with Master Doriani no less. Truly, this is a time of wonders. We thought you were a curse sent to plague us, but you may be our salvation instead. The histories are confusing. When it comes to the culture, I believe you're asking about Otsasa, Owl, Potembo. These names are treated more like myths than historical facts. Over the years, I've spent a few of our excess newborns trying to scry for dreams about them. So far, I've seen nothing useful. I am intrigued by Alva's existence. We were sent to the vault to act as a failsafe for the Baal, should they be wiped out. Her bloodline proves that at least some of us survived on the outside. Perhaps, despite all of Master Doriani's efforts, the best plan was simply to have faith and let the spirit of our people win through. We did not have access to the trial in the Quachik Vault. We entreated the favor of Chaos several times over the centuries, but they were not interested. There were very few possibilities in the vault. All of us were dedicated and disciplined to our cause, so there was no infighting. No dramatic turns. Boring to watch, I imagine. Oriath. A derivative of the original name for the island the Golden Cult called home. They split off from the Asmery during a difficult time in history. There was a time of famine, fire, and despair. And the gods rose from the ashes. Or so they say. The only god I've ever seen, supposedly, is lying over there doing nothing to aid us. Carry on.
You're finally awake. That's a small consolation. We have lost so much. The Hooded One used the weapon to keep us alive during the Cataclysm. We were too close. It absorbed too much energy and was shattered. I retain only a piece of it. The situation is grim. The Hooded One has become comatose. Rayclast has been devastated and is no longer habitable. Grieving would only be a waste of precious time. We must face reality and make difficult choices. We are living the worst possible outcome, but I did anticipate every contingency. Before us is a translocation device, which should allow us to open portals to a wide range of coordinates across Rayclast. With this, we can reclaim the world from the grasp of corruption, so that civilization can one day return to its former heights. There was some damage, but while you were unconscious, we worked to repair the machine. I believe it will function as desired, but it must be tested. That is where you come in. By placing waystones in the machine, they will help calibrate the journey. The corruption at the destination will respond to both the energies we use and that we ourselves expect to find. Let us use this malleability to our advantage. Let us see if the machine is still capable. In a time of minimal sentience, and most of it mad, what you encounter out there can be quite malleable. What we expect to find can shape things. The energies we use in our translocation device can influence outcomes. That device was made possible, after all, by a very special patron. They are likely watching us even now, and finding great humor in our travails. I was told many cryptic things. I was asked to... No, I shouldn't say. I don't understand, at least not yet. I was told this was the only way, yet still, I fought to find another path. I believe we make our own fates. But here we are. If only I had the full picture. Go.
Who sent you?
welcome.
Hey, if it helps, history does tell of a slow recovery after a cataclysm. It will likely take some time to set things right.
I don't know if we can set this right, love.
Every bit of corruption you cleanse helps rebuild the Rayclast we knew. We've at least got to try.
Well, we didn't die. Not yet, at least.
It was a close one, to be sure.
Trade might be challenging now, given the circumstances. But don't worry, I'll make it happen. I'll tend to the books. Hey!
This jar makes me...
We once excavated a ruin where the engraved... It appeared as if they were teaching their children new knowledge by imbuing emotions in a... It was a very old ruin and we couldn't identify it, but if you find a few more, you might be able to...
I'll be sure to try.
Bye.
Speak. What is it? Rayclast is wounded and broken. We must reshape its future and heal it anew. The initial cataclysmic event is over, but corruption is still radiating from certain locations. From these points, it spreads like a disease. Travel to one of these regions and investigate. We must know why it is still spreading. Report back to me with your findings, and we will plan our next move. You must start with the areas of least corruption. They are still deadly, but should be survivable for short spans. Cleanse enough of them to give us an outside foothold. The Round Gate was the sister project to the Time Gate that brought you to us. The Round Gate can, theoretically, give us access to other planes of existence. Unfortunately, it has never been activated, if it works at all. We need sizable energies or materials from those planes to help us locate them in the vast expanse of all that is. If you find otherworldly splinters and fragments, keep them. With enough of them, we can find out if the Round Gate truly works.